Okay, let's just get right into it. If you've been feeling some serious whiplash from the AI business world, you are definitely not alone. It feels like every week there's a new billion-dollar idea that's, well, totally obsolete a month later. But the good news is the hype is finally starting to die down, and a much clearer picture of what's actually making money is coming into focus. So in this explainer, we're going to cut through all that noise and show you what's really working in 2026. This comment from a Reddit thread on r/entrepreneur it hits the nail on the head. It perfectly captures the massive shift we're all seeing. That initial gold rush of just building a simple app on top of an AI model. Yeah, that's over. Just saying your app uses AI isn't a business model anymore. The free pass is gone. Customers aren't wowed by the gimmick now. They want real, tangible results. And that's the big question, isn't it? If all the easy, low-hanging fruit is gone, where do regular folks, solo founders, small businesses, where do we find our footing? Well, it turns out the answer isn't about creating some kind of flashy new AI. It's about doing something, well, a lot less glamorous. We have officially moved out of what you could call the unicorn era, where everyone was chasing the next big AI breakthrough, and we've entered the efficiency era. The value isn't in the AI itself anymore. The real sustainable money is in applying the AI that already exists to make old-school businesses work better, faster, and a whole lot cheaper. This slide right here really just lays it all out. The old way was all about selling these generic tools and talking about AI features. The 2026 way? It's about finding one specific, painful, annoying workflow and selling the outcome. And that outcome is almost always time saved. You're not selling AI, you're selling someone 3 hours of their day back. And let me tell you, people will pay for that. And this is the core strategy, the new golden rule. The most profitable AI businesses being built today are based on this one simple idea. Find a mind-numbingly tedious, manual task that someone absolutely hates doing every day, and then build something that makes it completely vanish. That is product market fit in the efficiency era. Okay, so that's the theory. Sounds good, right? But how do you actually do it, especially if you're not some machine learning genius with a PhD? Well, let's break down 3 proven models that solo founders are using right now to build real businesses without having to invent any new AI from scratch. So we're going to walk through 3 really distinct paths. First, being a service reseller. Second, becoming an AI-powered consultant. And third, acting as a custom GPT builder. Each one has its own pros and cons, and I'm willing to bet one of them is going to be a perfect fit for your skills. And here's a quick look at how they stack up. The service reseller model, super low technical barrier to entry, which is awesome. It's great if you want to get to market fast and you're good at sales. The AI-powered consultant, that's for all the experts out there who want to supercharge the services they already offer. And the custom GPT builder, that one has the highest potential for scale, especially if you have unique data or a specific workflow you can monetize. So let's start with the simplest model, the service reseller. With this one, you don't build any of the technology yourself, not a line of code. Instead, you partner up with a platform, like BotPenguin for example, and you sell their proven, pre-built AI solutions like chatbots to local businesses. Your job is all about finding clients and managing that relationship. The platform takes care of all the tech headaches. So who are you selling to? Just think about any business that's constantly short on time and swamped with the same repetitive questions over and over again. A chatbot for a restaurant? It handles bookings 24/7, even when they're closed. For a real estate agent, it can qualify new leads instantly. For a doctor's clinic, it can automate all their appointment scheduling. See, you're not selling a chatbot. You're selling a solution to their biggest bottleneck, lost customers and wasted time. All right, let's move on to model number 2, the AI-powered consultant. This is a really cool hybrid approach. You take your human expertise and you combine it with powerful AI tools to deliver a service that is just miles better than what either a human or an AI could do on their own. You're not replacing the human here. You're basically giving them superpowers. The whole idea here is to create this winning formula by playing to the strengths of both humans and AI. It's about letting the machines do all the heavy lifting, all the grunt work, so that the humans can focus on the high-value stuff that requires real judgment and nuance. Bookkeeping is a perfect example of this. AI is an absolute beast at processing thousands of transactions, pulling data from invoices, and spotting weird anomalies. But where does it fall flat on its face? Judgment calls. It doesn't understand the context of complex industries like construction, and most importantly, it's terrible at client communication and building relationships. That's where the human expert is and always will be irreplaceable.
So the playbook is actually pretty simple. Let the AI handle the mind-numbing volume. This frees up your human experts to provide the critical thinking, the judgment, and the strategic oversight. An AI-assisted bookkeeping service doesn't fire its accountants. It makes them 4 times more productive. That means they can serve more clients and focus on the high-value advisory work that clients actually want to pay for.
And that brings us to our third model. This one is for anyone who's sitting on a pile of proprietary knowledge. Maybe it's unique research, a training course you've developed, or a really specific workflow. The custom GPT Builder model is all about packaging that expertise into a specialized AI tool that you can sell directly to your audience without having to rely on any official app store. Now, you might be thinking, hey, why not just use the official GPT store? Well, for any serious business, the answer is pretty clear. The source from Frankie T points out some huge problems. The official store gives you almost no data protection, there's still no clear way to make money, and it forces you to send your valuable customers away from your own website. By building independently, you control everything: your pricing, your intellectual property, and you own the customer relationship. So, we've covered 3 solid, proven models, but they all depend on one critical thing: finding the right problem to solve. So let's put all this together into a simple, actionable framework you can use to find your own profitable niche. This quote from that same Reddit thread is pure gold. Honestly, it's the entire framework in one sentence. Forget about brainstorming AI ideas. The real opportunity is found by just watching real people do their jobs and spotting those moments of pure friction. You're looking for the sigh, the constant switching between windows, that moment they mutter to themselves, "Oh, I hate this part." So here's your playbook. Step 1, find that painful, tedious task. Watch for the sigh. Step 2, focus on what I call the unsexy middle: the boring data entry, the report building, the invoice chasing. Step 3, sell the outcome. Remember, nobody buys AI, but they will absolutely pay good money to get 4 hours of their week back. And finally, step 4, start by offering it as a service. Solve the problem for a few clients manually first, then use that cash flow to build a scalable product. And that really is the bottom line, isn't it? The hype of inventing the next great AI model, it's a distraction for most of us. The true, tangible opportunity is in finding the world's most boring, repetitive, soul-crushing tasks and just making them disappear forever with the incredible AI tools that we already have at our fingertips. So I'll leave you with this question. Just look around your own job, or the job of a friend or a family member. What is that one task that makes them sigh every single time they have to do it? Because buried inside that frustration isn't just a problem, it's a potential business. The only real question is, what are you going to build to make it disappear?